But first, as we come on the air, this is a live look here where dozens of flights are still delayed at Tampa International Airport after a computer issue forced a ground stop this morning. This is 10 Tampa Bay at 5. I'm Josh Sidorowitz.
And I'm Courtney Robinson. Over the last 10 hours since that pause, we have seen more than 200 flights delayed, more than a dozen canceled at TPA. But as it gets back on track, we're learning more about the issue that impacted a portion of the FAA's communication system. That system sends alerts to pilots to let them know of conditions that could affect the safety of their flights.
Now, we have team coverage here this evening. 10 Tampa Bay's Malik Rankin is looking at impacts to passengers here. But first, let's go to Miguel Octavio, who is getting a closer look at what caused all of this.
Well, that outage affected a system pilots rely on. A former pilot says that ground stop was necessary to keep crews and you, the passenger, safe. The FAA says its notice-to-air mission system, known as NOTAM, broke, causing flights to stop.
So this is important information to have.
Former pilot Mark Weinkrantz says that system lets pilots know about runway closures, construction, emergencies, for instance.
Those told you all the information that you needed to operate safely.
To understand the system, Weinkrantz says think of it as a road trip. On the way, you'd want to know which roads are under construction, closed, or which hazards to avoid.
The same thing applies for aviation. If they have the facilities or the operation, or even if the runway's open for me to arrive there safely.
He believes this was not a safety concern for flights already in the air. Pilots should have been told long before. In a tweet, the White House believes this was not a cyber attack.
Aircraft can still land safely.
President Biden since ordered an investigation into the cause. The FAA says its system broke late Tuesday. By Wednesday, its backup system couldn't keep up.
At that point, the move was made to institute a ground stop.
But flights resumed at 9 this morning. Miguel Octavio, 10 Tampa Bay.